Well, I just feel... Okay, can you guys hear me now? I am so sorry about that. Oh my god, I feel so ridiculous right now. I am so sorry. I am so sorry about that. Let me just check things here. Right. So sorry about that, guys. Let me just get everything up and going. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. So now, if you guys, can you guys hear me now? Let me know in the YouTube live. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, you can hear me, Raptor? Okay, that's good. I'm so sorry about that. I did not realize. I thought I was connected. I am so sorry about that. Okay, so let me start over then. Hey guys, welcome back to the monthly Q&A live stream. So as per usual in our monthly streams, I'm going to be answering all the questions in the Discord section. If you guys don't know where the link to the Discord is, it's in the description below. You can join whenever. I will send you my usual greetings video. And you guys can send any questions you want in the Q&A submission channel in the Discord. Or if you want to ask questions on the live, in the YouTube live stream comment section, I will be glad to answer those as well. I will refrain you guys from, I would ask that you guys refrain from asking what if battles between other factions, between other franchises like the Galactic Empire versus the Covenant or the Klingon Empire versus the Covenant, because quite frankly, I honestly I don't have much knowledge on those specific factions to give you a clear update on which faction will win in the end. So, yeah. So, without further ado, let's get to playing. So, I'm playing Halo 2 Anniversary. I'm going to be fighting the dreaded Jorohanai and avenging the death of our Sangheili brethren, like this fallen warrior. All right. So, for the first question in the Q&A, Charlie B asks, has Nakai ever known any Jorohanai that has been friendly to the Sangheili, or has it been purely negative experience? In terms of personal encounters with the here's a Jorohanai. Sorry. Speaking of which, in terms of personal experience with Jorohanai, Nakai has dealt with mostly just spite from the Jorohanai. He hasn't really got the opportunity to encounter any friendly Jorohanai. It's just been mostly contemptuous at best with Jorohanai, for the most part. Okay, so Connor Lawson asks, has Nakai ever been to Earth or seen any of its flora or fauna? If so, what is his favorites? Nakai has never been to Earth. He was never part of the invasion force in Halo 2 or Halo 3. He was purely within the fleet of Righteous Vigilance, the fleet from Halo the Return. And by the time the Great Schism broke out, he was part of his flotilla was tracking humans when the schism began. Oh. All right. Oh. Gotta deal with this captain here. All right, so Blueberry asks to Nakai, I've heard Sangheili carry their eggs in their mandibles. Is this true? If so, adorable. I don't know. I do remember that Sangheili, female Sangheili had used their jaws to carry their young. I don't know about eggs. It's definitely possible that Sangheili females use their jaws to carry their young. I believe that was a tactic to protect their young from predators. Oh, here's a spec up. And here we go. We got a Zealot popping in. Okay. Right, so before I move on, let's go to Supreme Commander Kamvar Alame. I'm probably butchering that name. Oh, and there's a Sangheili Ultra, also known as Evocati. Okay. What is your favorite Mjolnir variant? Not counting the Helios Grill. Oh, that's a very good question. My favorite Mjolnir armor set? Very good question. If I would have to choose any, I would have to say, I think my favorite armor set actually is Fred's armor from Halo 5, honestly. I honestly love his armor set in the game. And I don't know. I just as opposed to the Helios Grill, like I said, the Helios Grill is my all-time favorite, though seeing as that's not an option right now. A runner-up is definitely Fred's armor. All right, so Supreme Commander asks again, what is that one piece of obscure or even forgettable lore you want to reappear in the books or even the games? Honestly, in terms of obscurity, I think the Governors of Contrition. I kind of want those guys to show up. If you guys don't know what the Governors of Contrition are, they're basically a cult within the Covenant that basically believe that anything related to the Forerunners is considered sacred, and that includes the Flood. And Voru Montegree's shipmaster was part of it, and he was willing to let the Flood infect his entire ship, and Voru had to kill him. So in terms, I would honestly like to see the Governors return in any book or hell, even the games. I would love to see that in any spinoff game regarding the Covenant or the Sangheili. That would honestly be good. Okay. Oh, we got a whole bunch of Evocati right here. We got several Ultras and a bunch of Grunt Ultras. Nice. Okay. Hold on one moment. I'm just going to double check to see if the stream is going well. Can you guys let me know if the stream is still healthy right now? Just want to make sure that you guys are getting the fee on this good. Just want to make sure that nothing is going, anything's not dodgy, if anything like that. Okay. Just let me know in the comments if anything's going on right now. Because I want to make sure that everything's proceeding nicely and you guys can read me perfectly fine. Okay, yep. Okay, so Raptor, I am still good. Okay, that's good. All right. So next question from Supreme Commander. Oh, and that brings up to the other thing, the Governors of Contrition. Do you want to see the Governors of Contrition return to the lore? And well, the second question pretty much answers that. Well, I do want to see the Governors of Contrition come back. Yeah, I would like to see them come back in a book or something like that. Probably a follow-up to Broken Circle or something like that. Okay. So Supreme Commander asks again. Yeah, if you guys pay attention on Discord, Supreme Commander, he's the main source of the Q&A. So there's gonna be a lot of questions from him. Can you tell us about the prophet who sided with the elites during the Great Schism? Oh, he's referring to Zoreskin from Broken Circle. Zoreskin Zoe Reskin, Zoe Reskin was pretty much, he was the assistant of the High Prophet of Truth. And he was pretty much, he was the descendant of Maken Scriaben. He was one of the leading prophets during the beginning of the Covenant. Zoe pretty much kind of shared his ancestors' his rapport with Sangheili, his respect for Sangheili. And when and pretty much during the events of Halo 2, where we're playing out right now, Zoe was pretty much interrogated by one of Truth's cronies, the Prophet of Exquisite Devotion. He was pretty much a very sadistic prophet. He pretty much tortured Sangheili counselors and pretty much like killed them with artificial gravity, and Zoe pretty much inevitably sided with the Sangheili when the schism broke out. Afterwards, Zoe and a couple elites fled High Charity and found the Refuge, which was pretty much the home of the Usan Sangheili. Those were Sangheili that pretty much denied the Covenant during its early beginnings. And now Zoe is living with the Usans. Oh, hey, Henry Badger. It's good to see you, man. And spoiler for everyone, Henry Badger is going to be voicing in the next upcoming Covenant Canon video. So keep the notification bell open for that video. It's going to be a long one, trust me. Let's take care of these guys before I answer the next set of questions. Oh my god, there's a bunch of them. All right, let's take care of these Gerald. Come on. Okay. Where are you? Die. There we go. Okay. Right, so the next... okay, here we go. Supreme Commander asked, did any Sangheili High Counselors survive the Great Schism? And the answer is yes. Sangheili Counselors did indeed survive the fall of High Charity, and much like the rest of the Sangheili, their allegiances shift to either the Arbiter, several Covenant remnant factions, or factions that they themselves created, seeing as it's pretty much like the majority of the Sangheili. Some want to side with the Arbiter, some still hold to the old Covenant faith. Right, so hold that thought before I take care of these Jirohane scum. Oh my god. There we go. Got a bunch of avocado right here. Jesus. Look at all those in their shiny white armor. All right. So, Supreme Commander asked, Covenant ships, but with Forerunner tech in them, how powerful would they be? Well, honestly, all the Covenant tech that we've had in Halo have been reverse engineered by Forerunner stuff. So, to answer your question, they would just be as powerful as they are now. But if they had, say, let's say, for example, they had Promethean tech with them. I don't know. They could very, very much be as powerful as powerful. Well, actually, no, not as powerful. I would honestly say if the Covenant had Promethean tech integrated into their ships, they were probably as more powerful than they've ever been. I wouldn't say composer threat level, but it's still a pretty sizable threat, honestly. All right. Come on. Taking care of these Kigyar. Taking great strides not to kill my Sangheili brethren. All right. All right, let's go. Pass on by. Oh, okay. I gotta pause for a moment so I can scroll some of these questions on Discord. Sorry about that. All right. There we go. All right. So Supreme Commander asks, do you know anything about the cut gravity hammer shotgun weapon that appeared some time ago? No, this is the first time I've ever heard about this, so I have no idea what you're talking about, Supreme Commander. So I am just gonna say I have no idea. And his next question is, what would a Covenant Smart AI look like? Would it look more like a Huragok, Sanshum, or Sangheili? I'm not sure if the Covenant ever decided to make a smart AI. If anything, it would look pretty much the same as what we got from the Truth and Reconciliation AI from Halo CEA. I think they would just honestly be just a projection of light, if anything else. Unlike the UNSC, the Covenant didn't really bother that much with AI development, given that they interpreted the Logic Plague from the Forerunner trilogy. But check out that Spectre. My God, there's a bunch of Jirohane right here. Jesus. I always wonder what the symbol on those flags represents. I had to assume it has something to do with the Skynes that they're affiliated with, seeing as in the encyclopedia, these brutes that we all fight in Halo 2 Anniversary, they're from the Rutal Skyne. Oh. Pretty much savage brutes, whereas the ones from Halo 3 and Reach are from the Velots, which are pretty much more liberal brutes. Anything else? Okay, so Charlie B asks, if the Forerunners use Thanolekgolo to combat the Flood, do you think the Covenant would have considered them holy? We don't know if the Thanolekgolo, if they weren't deployed to use against the Flood. I mean, maybe they might have had a better place in the Covenant than they had originally. But I think the Thanolekgolo would pretty much still have the same amount of standing with the Covenant as like regular Lekgolo would have been. Honestly. Okay, so Supreme Commander asks, do you think the Endless are a contingency plan from the precursors? Are we about to be under an assault from the creators themselves? To answer your question, yes, I do believe that the Endless are pretty much I think they are the precursor countermeasure to the Flood, like the Halos were for the Forerunners, because the Flood was pretty much created by precursors and controlled through the Primordial, who was pretty much a very pissed off precursor, who was pretty much the embodiment of their rage and vengeance, pretty much. And we do know in Halo Point of Light that some precursors survived the genocide from the Forerunners. And I would imagine that some of these surviving precursors made the Endless to pretty much help out the Forerunners during their war with the Parasite. But I'm assuming that development process was too little too late. And by the time they had evolved to be a threat to the Flood, it was already done. The Halos were fired and the galaxy was beginning to recede. But the Forerunners didn't know what the hell the Endless were. That's why they imprisoned them and sealed them away in Zeta Halo. Oh, okay. Let me take care of this Wraith. Come on. I want to take control the Wraith. Come on. God damn it. Stop trying to run me over. Come on. All right. Come on. No! Don't kill my Sangheili brethren! Oh, come on! Oh, that was a fail. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna destroy the race. I'm not even gonna bother. But yeah, to answer your question, I do believe the Endless were pretty much created by the precursors as a countermeasure to the Flood. Because as it was revealed in Infinite, they are pretty much resilient to the effects of the Halos. So I would imagine that would also mean that they were also meant to resist the Flood. Oh, come on. There we go. Those rates are taken care of. Oh, Jesus. Where the hell did you come from? Okay. Oh my god, these Chirahane are just being wrecked by the Sangheili right here. Okay. So, Supreme Commander asks, have you ever encountered something weird in your life? Something you can't explain? Something to a kin of paranormal events? No, I have never encountered stuff like that. It's extremely random, but no, I have not encountered any weird stuff in my life. All right, like that. Okay, so Supreme Commander asks, a group of grunts drive up to you in a Razorback with a hunter in the back. What do you do? It depends on if I'm a Sangheili or if I'm part of the Banished. If I'm not part of the Banished, I would freaking get the hell out of Dodge, because that is a very terrible combo, because grunts driving a Warthog is scary thoughts, even though we saw a grunt trying to take control of a Warthog in the Halo TV show. And a hunter in the back, that's just screaming for disaster. All right, let's take care of this Kiki-R sniper. Oh, Jesus. Didn't see you there. Oh, sorry. All right. Oh, die. Where are you coming from? Okay. Just gonna take this opportunity to... Oh, hey, Neurotic Geek. Thanks for showing up on the stream, buddy. Okay. And I don't think that the Endless are going to do any time shenanigans. I don't think that's what the Endless are going to be up to. I do think they have some connection. I do believe the encyclopedia states that they have some control over the Endless life thing. I can't remember what it's called. I honestly can't remember what they have. They have some manipulation of, but I don't think it's time. Okay, so now we're gonna play Great Journey. So we're gonna finally take down Tartarus because he killed Sangheili, and that is not bueno. And he's trying to start the Great Journey, which we all know is bollocks. Okay. So back to the questions. Supreme Commander asks, "What is your favorite Call of Duty game?" I remembered you saying that you like COD as well. I honestly don't like much of COD, but the only Call of Duty game that I actually enjoy to the extent of what we have right now is Halo, or not Halo, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, because it's honestly the closest thing to Halo as we're ever going to get to the Interplanetary War, which is pretty much the precursor to the UNSC being built up. And pretty much all it has right now is a bunch of Halo references, and the UNS, it has a discount UNSC, even though it says UNSA or something like that. Something very close to the UNSC. Okay, let me just take care of some of these Jirohane right here. Come on, Jirol. Okay. All right. Supreme Commander asks, "Who is that one elite who died, but you really want to see him again?" That will be Supreme Commander, or not Supreme Commander, Imperial Admiral Zaitenjar Watinri. For those of you who don't know who it is, Zaitan was pretty much the interim leader of the Sangheili separatists during the events of Ghost of Onyx. He was pretty much killed off very stupidly, I might add, in a Nova bomb explosion. And it was just I just want him to see him back. I want him to see him back in terms of another book, like a precursor to Ghost of Onyx, like something regarding him, like his early life or what he was doing during the course of the Covenant War, because we know that at some point he was exiled by the prophets, considering the fact that he was like considered really powerful and influential with the Sangheili. And I don't know. I want to see him back in some way, shape, or form in some other book or comic book or anything like that. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, Raptor. I'll see you later, man. Okay, so Supreme Commander asks, "Do the Banished use Gex?" I imagine they do. Yeah, I could see the Banished using Gex. Oh. Okay, I don't even know how the hell that happened. But for those of you who don't know, Gex was pretty much the currency of the Covenant during its time. And Gex were pretty much used in the post-war era as well. So I believe they were also mentioned in the Kilo 5 books. Oh, take care of this Phantom. Ah, come on. I hate trying to navigate through this. Yeah, screw you, Phantom. I'm going over here and take care of these raids. But yeah, I can definitely see the Banished using Gex to hire Kigyar mercenaries or Sangheili mercenaries as well. Okay, so Shipmaster Tyra Vagam, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He asked, what would Nakai think of Anya Forager if they met? I have no idea who that is. shipmaster, so I cannot give you a clear-cut answer on him. Oh, hold on. Let me take care of these two Jirohanai. Come on. There we go. Got that. Okay, Artas. Even though that cruiser is... I'm assuming that cruiser was meant to be Shadow of Intent, but I guess not. Okay. All right, I'm going to pause here so I can scroll down the Q&A submission section to get more questions. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So, Supreme Commander asks, how would you want to see Julum Dama's character to be developed further? Pretty much I would like Julum Dama not to have been killed off in the first fucking mission of Halo 5. I will continue to rant about that because that was absolutely stupid. That was the most absurdly stupid section of Halo 5 that I've ever endured. Honestly, if I want Julum Dama, I would honestly like to see it, like, I would have much preferred to have 343 have him killed off in Sunayon by the Arbiter or some other way other than the first fucking mission. I'm sorry, I can't forgive 343 for doing that. I just can't. Okay. Come on. I should have had a sword. I'm gonna spam grenade these Jirohanai. Die! There we go. Come on, die. There we go. All right. Let me just get some better weapons here. There we go. Stick you right there. You guys. I'm on. I'm on. I'll get to the questions first, guys. I just gotta take care of some of these Covenant here. Oh. Die. There we go. Okay. So, all right. So, Supreme Commander asks, what is your favorite armor set from Halo 4 and Halo 5? My favorite armor set has to be the Heshadoran Sangheili Zealots from Halo 4 and 5. Though I will say I do much prefer the blue lighting on their armor rather than the green one from Halo 5. Okay, so we ask also, what Covenant vehicle would you like to get the Halo 5 design? Is there meant to be no game audio? Oh, hold on. Supposed to be game audio. Sorry about that, Cameron. Or Cameron. Sorry if I mispronounced that name. There should be game output. Hold on. Hold on one moment. I apologize for that. Let me just double check here. Oh, hold on. That's not it. Hold on. All right. Let me just double check here. Huh. That is weird. Hold on one moment. I apologize for this. I don't know why recently I don't know why the output thing is not working. Huh. That is odd. I gotta fix that. I don't know why it's not doing that. Hold on one moment. I apologize immensely for this, guys. I honestly have no idea why it's doing this right now. Okay, there we go. That should do it for now. I apologize again for that mishap. That will not happen again. I will make great strides to make sure I double check this in the future. Oh, can't men. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I suck at pronouncing names. Yeah. Okay. So back to the Q&As. Supreme Commander asked, how high ranking were Legolo in the Covenant and in Splinter groups? Considering that they have the strongest units in those armies, I imagine they're quite revered. I don't think so. I don't think the Legolo have a very high place within the Covenant. They're definitely higher than say Grunts and Jackals, but I don't think they're high ranking with Brutes, Elites, or Prophets. I think they're kind of in the middle ground in terms of the hierarchy. Despite the fact that they're freaking hulking beasts right here. Yeah. All right. So Supreme Commander asks, what's your biggest nightmare? Playable Sangheili never returning to Halo. That is a fear that I will always have, and I hope never comes to fruition because I love playable elites, and I will defend them to my dying breath. I will always defend Sangheili rights. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. So, okay. Okay, can you guys hear the audio, the game audio right now? I'm pretty sure you can. I think everything's all good here. Oh, hold on, let me take care of this phantom. Oh. Hey, Sucklepaw. I hope I'm pronouncing your name. I'm sorry if I'm not. But hey, hello. 360. I'm going to call you 360 because I have very crap with pronouncing names, as Kaman can tell you. All right, so let me just skip past this phantom here. Take care of some of these Yanmei. I really wanted to see the Yanmei come back, honestly. It like the last game we ever seen the Yanmei in was in Halo ODST, and that was pretty much it. Or no, not in Halo ODST, Halo Reach. Okay. So, okay. Thank you. What is the time? The time is 3:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So, Supreme Commander asks, warm or cold climate? I prefer cold personally because cold is Vodar temperature, and I much prefer cold because I can sleep better than warm. All right, so Supreme Commander asks, what would a Sangheili or a Covenant only game be like if you made one? I would honestly like to see a Covenant game or a Sangheili game based around the Blooding Years, the Sangheili Civil War that happened after the events of Halo 3. I would honestly like to see us playing as the Arbiter, or better yet, Uze Taham or Untosram from the co-op of Halo 3. I would honestly like to see their stories be more fleshed out in a spin-off game with the Sangheili. But in terms of the Covenant, I would honestly like to see the early years of the Covenant after the Writ of Union was signed and after the events of Broken Circle, because I would honestly like to see how the Arbiters and the Sangheili pretty much adjust to becoming members of the Covenant. or pretty much during any of the conflicts during the Covenant, like fighting the Kigyar or the Ungoi Rebellion, or hell, I would honestly like to see it during the Covenant War, pretty much. So, okay, so moving along, Supreme Commander, surprise, surprise, ask again, what do you usually rock with a plasma pistol? I usually rock a plasma pistol and a magnum. I would usually rock a plasma pistol with a shotgun. Easy kill, because I'm a noob. Right, okie dokie. Shipmaster Tyra Vagam ask, when will you play D&D? I would like to, it would be dope to a Sangheili type campaign someday. I have not played D&D. I tried getting into it, but it's just not for me. It doesn't really hold my interest, if anything else. So, yeah. Okay, so Supreme Commander asks, what is your favorite Halo 3 armor set? If we're counting the new stuff that came with Season 7 Elite, I would say the keyboard armor. And if that isn't the case, I would honestly like to see honestly, I think my original Halo 3 favorite armor has to be the Commando armor. Though, oh, actually, no, not the Commando harness. Oh, why is this not working? Okay, there we go. Yes, counselors, take your vengeance. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Hunter. Sorry. Okay. Right. Okay, Charlie B asks, what would you say is the best Sangheili armor in Halo 4 and 5, besides Stella's Kaiden armor? Like I said, the Zealot armor, the Halo 4 version. But I do like the Sword of Sanghelios version of the Storm Harness. That does look pretty cool. I will admit that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pause this. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. Right. So, Supreme Commander asks, Kaidon, how well are you suited in commanding fleets? Nakai has... I would say Nakai is more suited as a battlefield commander. He's definitely skilled in naval warfare, but that really isn't his area of expertise. He's more comfortable leading ground forces in battle rather than a full-on naval engagement. I think if he was in command of a fleet, he would pretty much be like any other standard Sangheili shipmaster or fleet master. Ooh, sorry. I'm very gaseous right now. I apologize for that. But to answer your question, I do think Nakai would pretty much operate his fleet like a standard fleet master would in any given battlefield scenario. Really? Okay, Supreme Commander asks again, if you were a Sangheili, where would you hope to have been born in? Vodar. Where else? Because Nakai is from Vodar, and Vodar is full of cold weather, and Vodar is superior, bitch. So get used to it. Okay, let's take care of these wraiths here, so I can let Johnson pass with his Proto-Scarab. Or Proto-Scarab. I apologize. It's not like the Deuteros Scarab from Halo 3. right. So, Supreme Commander asks, what is your favorite non-Halo alien species? Non-Halo alien species. That's a very good question. If I would have to think off the top of my head right now, I would say either the Klingons from Star Trek, because they share a similar warrior culture with the Sangheili, or the Predator species from Predator, because like the Klingons, the Predators, or Yajuta, I don't know how they're pronounced. They share a similar honor code system, but instead of being hardened battlefield warriors, they're more hunters, collecting trophies and stuff. Yeah, you're right, Geek. He pretty much is the highlights of each Q&A stream, pretty much, because he fills this up with non-stop questions all the time, and it's just freaking insane. All right, so let's move along. Right, so Supreme Commander asks, what is your least favorite brute armor, and what is your least favorite human armor from Halo? My least favorite Jirohane armor, at this moment, I think it's the, it's gonna be a very unpopular opinion right now, but I have to say the War Chieftain armor from Halo 3. I don't know why, it just looks like a discount version of the regular Chieftain armor that we saw throughout the usual campaign, pretty much. I don't know why. I just much prefer the regular Chieftains with the gravity hammer as opposed to the War Chieftains with their fuel rods. I don't know why. I just much prefer the regular Chieftains, really. And my least favorite human armor set, I'm assuming it's referring to standard Marines. It's going to be the Halo 4 and 5 Marines. I don't know why they changed it so dramatically to what we had in Halo 3 Reach and so forth. I just much prefer what we have for Infinite and going forward. Okay, hold on. God, these Banshees are fucking me up. Okay, I'm going in. Move it in. Okay, gonna answer more questions. Right, so Captain Scott. Okay, I'm just gonna pronounce it Captain Scott because I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce the rest of the name right. Don't know if you have listened to any human-made music, Kaiden, but if you did, are there any that you have particular interest in? Nakai has not paid attention to much human music. He was more interested in their culture and history, not really interested in their music or anything else. Okay, so Supreme Commander asks, what's your favorite depiction of brutes in any media? My favorite depiction of brutes is in Halo 2 Anniversary. Honestly, I love their design. It definitely made them look less like big apes than more like big furry aliens that kind of look like apes. And I would also put an honorable mention to Halo Wars 2 as they upped the ante with the Banished and Aatrox's design. All right. Supreme Commander asks, tropical or more woodland type of a holiday resort? I would say tropical because Sangheili preferred tropical. And yeah. Okay, Supreme Commander asks, what unknown non-energy weapon type from the ancient Sangheili era do you want to make a first appearance? I don't know if there's I think there's a... Unless the precursor of the energy sword counts... Or not the energy sword, the plasma... Or, not plasma. The plasma rifle... But I would like to see the curved blades or the burn blades make an appearance in any given game or any media going forward. I mean, we got burn blade appearances in the latest Ken Fodder article, and they just look absolutely stunning. And I honestly think that they're the metallic swords that we saw in Halo the Duel. Halo Legends the Duel, I would say. Oh, we got some honor guards. Oh, where did you come from? Where? Who's hitting me right now? I got Camo Brute, an invisible brute attacking me. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Brutus, Lord of the Nile, asks, Kaidon, have you ever read the part in human history about giant lizards as humans call them dinosaurs? Yes, he has. He has heard about the dinosaurs, and he just finds them fascinating as well as normal. He sees the dinosaurs pretty much as what some Sangheili creatures look like today, like the Helios Skrill. But beyond that, I can't really say for certainty what Nakai would have thought of the dinosaurs in more detail. I'll have to think about that and get back to you on that one, Brutus. Oh, hold on. Let me take care of some of these counselors before I move on. Ugh. I'm stuck. No. Okay. I'm going to pull out my Marriages and take care of these guys. Okay. Now we got that out of the way. Let's move on, shall we, to the questions. Okay. Brutus asks, does the Sangheili have a god of death, seeing as Sangheili culture has a lot of gods and all? I wouldn't say god of death would count, but in the ancient Sangheili pantheon, the star god Fayed watches over the... he cries out the names of the honored dead in the Hall of Eternity, which is pretty much the Sangheili afterlife of the pre-Covenant Sangheili. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. No! I'm sorry, counselor! Oh, I forgot that feature. Oh, no. Okay. But yes, I wouldn't necessarily count Fayed as a god of death, but he is like the dark star god of the Sangheili afterlife, if that counts. Okay. Oh, let me get away from Tartarus so I can answer some more of your questions as he's fucking up the rest of the Sangheili. Okay. So, Supreme Commander asks, do elites have any pastime hobbies? Aside from training or doing some poetry, maybe? I can't really think of any other pastime activities a Sangheili would like doing, as opposed to usual combat, because honestly, Sangheili are pretty much warriors. Like, Klingons pretty much love combat, so I think that's what Sangheili pretty much are in that retrospective as well. Like I said, they could do like poetry or stuff like that, but other than just combat, I just don't think anything else would count as a pastime. All right, come on, Johnson. I got you, Tartarus. Moving past. Running. Ugh. Alright, I'm going down here. Jumping. Don't you follow me. Okay, you're not following me. Okay. Alright. Okay, so Supreme Commander asks, what would you like to see more ancient Sangheili armor styles? Like the Arbiter armor is ancient in design, so do you want to see more of those in wire use? I would definitely like to see more ancient Sangheili armor sets. Honestly, I could definitely see them using the armor set in Halo, in the Halo TV show, to be a early Covenant design Sangheili armor. I can definitely see them as a oh, hold on. I got you, Tartarus. No, I'm moving. I'm going downstairs now. Sorry. Okay. All right. So next question. And surprise, surprise, Supreme Commander ask, worst show you have ever watched? And that is a very easy question. Titans. I fucking hate Titans. That show is just, it's not Teen Titans. Let's just be clear. I'm not talking about Teen Titans. I'm talking about the live action Titan show. That is just, it's just abysmal. It's so, I just don't know why. I just really despise that. Oh, looks like my Sangheili counterparts took care of him. Okay, sorry. All right, I guess well, we could play some High Charity after this, so whatever. But yeah, Titans is just the absolute worst. Guys, don't watch Titans. It's just an abysmal show. I will just say that right now. Okay, so Shipmaster Tyra Vagam asks, what would Nakai or any other Sangheili would think about human folklore with vampires or vampirism? I think they would consider them very dishonorable. He would consider them to be a very disgraceful attempt, because shedding blood outside of battle is considered dishonorable, and drinking someone's sacred blood, I could definitely see Sangheili being abhorred by that. 360. I'm getting these questions from the Discord, from my Discord right now. If you don't know how to get to the Discord, just look in the description box. It'll have the link to my channel, and you should be able to sign up. And if you want your questions answered, just go in the Q&A submissions channel section within the server. Okay, so moving along to Brutus. What does it take to become a Silent Shadow, if there are any requirements to be one? At the moment, there isn't really a prerequisite to become a Silent Shadow, but the closest thing that we got was in Divine Wind in regards to Inslan Gadogai's background. After being exiled from his keep and state, he enlisted in the Covenant military. And during the course of the Human Covenant War, he was so ferocious and so deadly that the Silent Shadow approached him, and he became a member of their order. So, and afterwards, he took on a new name, Inslan Gadogai, as opposed to his original name, Azil Lamul. And Ultima Zealot, I'm getting these messages from my Discord Q&A submission section. Like I told to 360, You can find the Discord in the description box, and you can sign up. You can join the channel and go in the Q&A section and ask any question you like. So, yeah, if 360 Ultima Zealot, if you guys want to join the Discord, it's in the description box. And you can ask any question you like. All right. So seeing as we just finished off Great Journey a little earlier than I expected, let's play through Gravemind and travel through High Charity, shall we? All right. So, Supreme Commander. Okay, I already answered this kind of question, so I'm going to move on to Blueberry. What is Nakai's opinion on the Banished faction? If Nakai had the ability to go back in time and stop one major event from happening, what would it be? In regard to your first question, Nakai's thoughts on the Banished, he thinks they're just a bunch of savage marauders and pirates preying on the weak and employing dishonorable means, and he thinks of them as pretty much a disgrace. And he kind of feels the same way to any Sangheili that would join that group of band of pirates and mercenaries. He just doesn't like them very much. And as opposed to your second question, to stop one major event from happening, if anything, I would see Nakai pretty much trying to stop the go back in time. That's a very good question. I'm not sure if Nakai could stop anything going back in time. If anything, I could see him going back in time and trying to stop Avu Metelkam from starting the Blooding Years, the civil war that's pretty much engulfing the Sangheili until the end of Halo 5. Oh, got some more fruits. Let's check out those. Oh my god, I forgot how freaking deadly the Needlers can be in this game. All right. Oh, there we go. Take care of that one.
Put me down on one of the pedestals.
Okay.
Near the door.
Okay, Cortana. All right. Okay, so Brutus has two questions actually. Has Nakai ever encountered the Silent Shadow? And what does Nakai think of the Silent Shadow if he had ever encountered them or ever heard of them? To answer your first question, Brutus, no. Nakai has not been encountered by the Silent Shadow. My personal headcanon is when you counter the Silent Shadow, that's a pretty good indication that you're about to die. But in Nakai's own lore, he was so deadly during his time in the Covenant military, he was rumored to have been considered to be a member for the Silent Shadow, but unfortunately, he didn't make the cut. And I kind of prefers it that way because, in his opinion, the Silent Shadow are pretty much just a bunch of assassins. And that's not kind of a life Nakai wants to lead. He wants to lead a more honorable path as a warrior. Oh, taking care of this. Come on. God damn it. I need it. Where's that carbine? What's the carbine? Okay, there we go. Die. There we go. All right. Oh, look how beautiful High Charity is. I love Halo 2 Anniversary's design of High Charity. Just love it. Oh. All right. All right. I see you there. Come on. Oh, come on. Explode already. All right. There we go. Taking care of this Jiro on that, Captain. Come on, there we go. Where's the other one? There you are, boy. Die. All right. There we go. Cortana's popping out of this. Oh. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pause this right here so I can scroll on down in the Q&A section, so I can get more questions from you guys. All right. Here we go. All right, so Blueberry asked if a Halo spin-off game that focused on the elites were made, what would you like to see it in? A whole campaign story, new characters? I kind of answered this question already, but I would very much like to see a Halo game, a spin-off game set for the Sangheili after the events of Halo 3, pretty much the beginning of the Blooding Years, Uze Taham, and Thosram. But I wouldn't be opposed to having a game that's a complete remake from a Halo book, like Shadow of Intent or something like that. I would be more than game in seeing that. Or like just a mini DLC game. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Oh, come on, Kikyar. Come on. There you go. All right. So Charlie B asked, would you want to see a prelate appear in a Halo game? How do you think that would work? Also, side note, what would Nakai think if he ever came face to face with a prelate? I would honestly think a prelate would be so cool to have in a Halo game. I could definitely see that playing out like a very more sleek and oriented chieftain, or maybe a character kind of like Warden Eternal from Halo 5. Oh, come on. God damn it, no! Get away! Get away! Get away! There we go. All right. So, to answer your question, to answer the last question, actually, if Nikai ever came face to face with a prelate, he would be very concerned because he's heard about their effectiveness. They're pretty much like San Shayum version of Spartans, and I would think that Nakai would pretty much think twice about facing one on its own. I would honestly think Nakai would probably want backup in dealing with him. Because, like I said, prelates are pretty much San Shayum warriors that have been augmented with Forerunner tech. So, I think Nakai would pretty much want some extra guns in his back when facing off against a prelate. Oh, come on. There we go. Ah. Shit. Come on. Die. There we go. All right. So, Johnny Dean asked, what if during the events of Halo 2, the Gravemind send the Arbiter to High Charity instead of Chief? Would they at least take High Charity or use the city as a base of operations? To answer your question, Johnny, it would be none of the above, because regardless if the Arbiter was on High Charity than Chief, it still wouldn't make a difference. High Charity would have still been overrun by the Parasite. It wouldn't make a difference if Arbiter was there leading the charge against the Brutes. The end result would still be the same. High Charity would have been decimated by the Parasites, and more likely the Arbiter would have instead of following Truth on the key ship, he would pretty much be stuck on High Charity. So I honestly think if Thel stayed behind, he would have shared the fate of the rest of the Covenant on board High Charity. Oh, god damn it, these berserkers. Come on. Die already. There we go. All right. Now, Blueberry asks, what is Nakai's opinion, if any, of a possible romance relationship between humans and elites? Does he consider it to be dishonorable? I don't think Nakai would really care, on an interspecies romance. He would find it fascinating, but I don't think he would consider it dishonorable, if anything else. He would consider it very weird, but not bad at all, really. Okay. Blueberry asks, again, if Nakai was the Arbiter, was in the Arbiter's place during the events of CE all the way to Halo 5, what would he have done differently to lead his people? Would he start a war against humanity, or like the Arbiter, wish for peace? Definitely the latter. Nakai was not a warmonger like Julam Dama or a Vu Metalcam. If he was in the Arbiter's place, he would probably do the exact same thing as Telfatam did. I think the only thing he would do differently was explore any dissidents and dealing with them prior to the Bloody Years beginning. He would act more decisively on any dissenters and pretty much see where they stand with the peace treaty with humans. Because Nakai, above all else, is a warrior. He was never really interested in any holiness. He was never really a devout zealot. He was more of a warrior who was more concerned with honor and integrity than anything else. But yeah, to answer your question, Nakai would have done pretty much the exact same thing as the Arbiter would have done. All right. So, Alistair6531 asks, oh, hold on one moment. Let me take care of these guys. Oh, come on. Oh, how the hell? How did you not die from that? Okay. All right. So, Alistair, sorry about that. How would you feel if Jackal Ultras and Jackal Spec Ops were an actual rank for Kigyar in canon? And how would you also feel about Skirmisher Spec Ops being canon as well? And how would you imagine Jackal Zealots would be like in actual gameplay form? I think there are Jackal Zealots. I don't know if they're... I think I'm thinking of Kigyar Rangers, but it's definitely plausible that Kigyar and Skirmishers would fall under the categories, as well as Spec Ops and what is it, Ultras and stuff like that. It's definitely possible.
No sense sticking around here.
One more group of Marines.
While we're here, actually, I have a question. Why would the Covenant take prisoners on High Charity? Wouldn't that consider to be very heretical? If anything else, I'm very curious on that, actually, because High Charity is considered to be their most sacred holy city, and putting humans on it, wouldn't that be kind of a defilement and desecration, if anything else? I think that's just me, but I think that's a very legitimate question to ask. Right, so let me just go over here and ask the next question. Okay, Brutus, Lord of the Nile asks, is it possible certain Silent Shadow were kept secret by the Arbiter? It would be if there are some who join the Swords, they would work cohesively close with the Arbiter and go on missions no one knows about except him. And can elites whistle like humans do? I don't think elites can whistle because they don't have tongue. Well, they might. They might if they close them. If they have their mandibles closed, maybe. Not sure, actually. But to answer your primary question, Brutus, I mean, it's not out of the question that the Arbiter would have, that there would be some Silent Shadow to join the Swords of Sangheili. It's definitely possible. I mean, we have counselors and honor guards that are with the Arbiter. I mean... Oh, hold on. Oh, come on. Die. There we go. Jesus. But to answer your question, it's definitely possible that the Swords of Sangheili would have some Silent Shadow. I mean, at the moment, we don't know if there are any Silent Shadow within the swords right now. But, like I said, anything's possible at this point. Okay. All right, so Alistair asked, oh, and hey, Alistair, in the comments section, just noticed you popping up on there. If Xenomorphs and the Predators were in the Halo universe, how would you imagine they interact with the universe and its factions and races? Also asking based on a Halo fan wiki page on Xenomorphs in the Halo universe. In terms of Xenomorphs, I think they would interact pretty much kind of like the same way as the Flood, if anything else. The Covenant would pretty much try to exterminate the Xenomorph species, considering the fact that they would pose a very viable threat to the Covenant, given the fact that they harvest different species and use them to become more, to make more Xenomorphs. But in terms of the Predators, I mean, I think they would enter a series of conflicts like the Sangheili did with the Prophets. But I think the Sangheili would respect the Predators as an honorable race, and they would probably... I wouldn't be surprised if they offered the Predators a place in the Covenant as well. I can't say if they would accept that offer, but... I mean, yeah, anything's possible. Okay... Let me just pause this ahead. Oh, actually, hold on one moment. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, guys. I just gotta go to the bathroom for 1 little second. I will be right back. All right, I am back, and sorry about that. That big banging. I apologize for that. I dropped my phone while I was leaving to go to the bathroom. Okay, let me just scroll down. All right. Right. JMC asks, what if the Master Chief joined up with some non-banished Kigyar salvagers in Halo Infinite as allies? I mean, I can't really see any Kigyar salvagers siding with Chief. They're usually against the UNSC. Salvagers, and even if they weren't hostile to Chief, I wouldn't imagine Chief would be outward friendly to the Kigyar salvagers, if anything else. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, you think? Okay. Die. No. Nope, die. I'm gonna spawn kill these guys. Ah. Oh, jeez. Die. Die. Ah.
The lift is clear. Step on in.
Okay, there we go. All right. Alistair asks, do you think there's too much emphasis on Spartans in mainline Halo games, merchandise, and other materials, and so much neglect on other game ideas in Halo games like elite-centric games, a new ODST game, or purely a Marine FPS Halo game, in your opinion? Alistair, yes, absolutely. We have so much Spartan stuff lately. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And I would be more than happy to see more elites, Banished, Swords of Sangheili, ODSTs.
So what?
Oh, that Marine just said, "Yeah, I pooped my pants. What up? What's about it?" Sorry, but yeah, I do think we need more. Okay, sorry, Sangheili, I gotta kill you. I love you, but I must slay you. Oh, so much enemy. Okay, I gotta hide. I gotta hide. Ugh. Okay, so GMC asks, what would you think of an in-universe action comedy TV show about a crazy trigger-happy Grunt agent working with Oni who is always blowing stuff up and making his superiors angry, but they can't fire him because he's just too good at his job? Honestly, that would be, I would honestly love watching something like that. That would be hilarious. I'm not sure how popular that kind of show would work, but I would be all for it. All right, time to engage the honor guards. I'm sorry, I love you, but I must kill you. All right. Oh, okay. Just take care of some of these Jirohane before I proceed with the questions. Die. Okay. Oh, too many Yamie. Jeez, die, you bugs. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so... Right. So... Oh, I'm gonna probably butcher this name. Kramodo? I think I pronounced your name bad, but I'm gonna pronounce that anyway. Halo Outcast novel is delayed. Yes, it is. Outcast is indeed delayed. And there's actually a very legitimate cause for that. The author of the book, Troy Denning, is going. I don't know if he went to surgery or he just got out of surgery. He had an open heart surgery. I know he has to go through that. I'm pretty certain he already got the surgery, so now he's just going through recovery right now, and the book has been delayed to sometime next year. I don't know how soon next year, but yeah, it's delayed, unfortunately. I'm very sad about it, but it's definitely very understandable. Personal health comes first above all other things, really. So yeah, Outcast is delayed to 2023, but we can wait a little longer, honestly. But yeah. Okay, so Alistair asks, since the Great Schism was a civil war between species, mainly brutes and elites, do you think there were some jackals and drones on the elite side and some grunts and hunters on the brute side and engineers on both sides? Answer all those questions? Yes. I do believe there were some jackals and grunts working for both sides of the conflict. Oh, sorry. Hit my mic there. So yeah, I do believe that there are some grunts and elites and hunters and Hergogs working on both sides of the brutes and the elite side of the Great Schism. It's already been explored with ODST for the brutes. The engineers and the hunters. And as you can see here, there were some hunters and hunters that side with the loyalists and the separatists. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna pass on by, let these guys duke it out.
There's an exit nearby. Hurry.
Whoa. Oh, and here's some let go low there with the brutes right here that I'm facing right now. Just gonna grenade spam him. Die. Oh, there's his brother. Whoa. Die. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Die, you bastard. Damn it. Why won't he die? Ah. Damn it, he won't die. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I'll get back to your questions in a minute. I just gotta take care of this guy. Oh, now they're dead. That's Truth giving his...
And you shall give it.
No, Truth, I shan't. Okay. Right. So Brutus asks, are Lekolo more intelligent than your average AI? Best answer, no. I don't think they're intelligent than, say, a smart AI or a dumb AI. Lekolo, they definitely can drive impressive vehicles like Scarabs and stuff like that, but I don't think they're on the same level of intelligence as, say, as like Cortana or the Superintendent from Halo ODST. Okay, I'm just gonna skip this battle here because... nope, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna kill this brute. Okay, there we go. Alright. So... let me just stop here so I can answer more questions. Alright, so Charlie B asks, if you could change anything about the Creed, what would it be? I would have it make more sense in Halo 5, because when I played Halo 5 and heard of the Created, I had no idea what the hell was being talked about. I was so confused with the plot line there. I would, if anything, I would just drop, I wouldn't even make the Created in general, really. But, because pretty much the whole AI trying to take over the galaxy, enslave sentient species, that trope has been done so often now. It's just, I'm just over it. Like, we have Skynet from Terminator, we have Vicky from iRobot, and just so much other stuff. It's just too much for me, and I'm just like, ugh. Yeah. But, right, so Unsaid Warlord 96 asks, random question. Do you think since the Grunts accepted the Creed and the Creed started helping the Grunts out, do you think the future of Halo games on their homeworld will be a power faction? I mean, in the encyclopedia, it stated that after Cortana was destroyed, the Ungoys had a more power base. Had a bigger power base in after the Creed helped them out. I mean, it's possible that the Ungoy could be more advanced now with the Creed helping them out. It's not out of the question, really. Oh, there's an Amberclad, and the Flood are gonna pop up and now infect the entire Holy City. And it's gonna be a wretched hive now. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so Alistair, he asked, and what's your most favorite and least favorite elite armor, grunt armor, jackal armor, drone armor, skirmisher armor, and hunter armor? Oh, that's a big question, isn't it? Oh, hold on. So my favorite elite armor, in general, is the Arbiter armor in Halo Combat, not Halo Combat, in Halo 2 Anniversary and Halo 5. Those are my favorite Sangheili armor. My least favorite Sangheili armor is the Halo 4 and 5 Ranger armor. I just don't know. I just don't like that armor, really. My favorite Grunt armor in general is the Halo Reach and Halo 2 Anniversary Spec Ops armor. Oh, where are you? There you go. Die. Die. All right. You know what? Energy sword time. Okay. So, my least favorite Grunt armor is the Halo 4 Storm armor. I don't know why. It just looks off to me. Not the Halo 5 Storm armor. Just a Halo 4 version of it. I don't know. It's just something about it just kind of. But my favorite Jackal armor. Good question. I think my favorite is the Halo 4 and 5 heavy assault Jackal armor, and my least favorite. I mean, y'all are gonna hate me for this, but the Halo 2 and Halo 3 sniper armor, which really isn't. I wouldn't really consider armor. It'd be more just. It's just more the head scope thing on their eye, but I don't know. It just looks kind of weird to me. Favorite skirmisher armor? It's the I think it's the Not Modurlo. The Merlo. It's the Commando skirmisher armor. Both the gold, the champion armor, and the green version. Oh, I'm facing Rangers now. Didn't know that. Okay, hold on. Let's deal with these guys. All right, die. There we go. Got that. And my favorite, my least favorite skirmisher armor. It's the my least favorite version of their armor is the. It's just this. I think it's just if I have a least favorite skirmisher armor, it's the skirmishers with their little defense the little shield gauntlets they have. It just kind of looks a little weird to me.
There are those who said this.
And in terms of hunter armor, I think my favorite is the Halo 4 and 5 hunter armor. And my least favorite, it's the Halo Reach version of the Hunter armor. Oh, okay. I'm just going to pause this here so I can scroll on through and get more questions, shall we? All right. Hold on one moment. There we go. All right. So, Brutus asks, did all Sangheili train in the art of stealth or particular groups like the Silent Shadow? Trying to figure out what makes the Silent Shadow of the Covenant elites. I don't think all Sangheili trained to be had to be stealth oriented. I think only the most proficient Sangheili were trained in the art of stealth, or those who were trained in the special operations division within the Covenant were. But I don't know. All right, so Alistair asks, do you like to see the real Teen Titans kick the Titans universe ass and make them suffer through the Teen Titans Go Titans annoy? Would you like to see the real Teen Titans kick the Titans universe Titans asses and make them suffer through the Teen Titans Go Titans annoyed stupidly as a form of their own torture? Not quite sure what not quite sure what the question is, but I think the question is, do you want to see the Teen Titans make the live action Titans suffer for what they went through? Yes, I do, because the live action Titans are just fucking abysmal. Okay. Time to die. Sorry, you deserve your victory, but you're still my enemy, so I have to kill you. Yeah, died. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, so Kramodo asks about Sangheili jobs. They use a caste system. In terms of Sangheili jobs, I think that's just a matter of merit and how they earn their keep, pretty much, because that's how Sangheili generally work. In terms of their caste system, grunts would probably be menial labor, if anything else. But, I think I went the wrong way. But in terms of actual Sangheili, I think they would just earn their way to the top, pretty much. All right, so... okay, 360 asks, what is your favorite chair? I'm not sure if you're referring to Halo chairs or just chairs in general, but I think if it's the former, I would say it would be Urtas Vadum's command chair in Halo 3. But in terms of actual chair, my gamer chair right here. This is my favorite chair right here. All right. So Alistair asks, what would the Sangheili opinions be on werewolves and animals in general? Honestly, I have no idea. Honestly. Vampires, I think I have a good idea about, but werewolves, I think they would just be like another mythical beast like humans would and needs to be killed, if anything else. I don't know. Oh. Hold on. All right. Okay. We get it, truth. The great journey is nigh, yada, yada, yada. We get it. Okay. Sword of the Custodian asks, yo, Ultima from YouTube Live, what is your favorite overall depiction of the Covenant in all the Halo games? My favorite depiction of the Covenant is here in Halo 2 Anniversary because their art is amazing. I like the cutscenes and I love High Charity. Yeah, but pardon my voice, but yeah, I do love High Charity. It just looks absolutely stunning. I love the armor. I love how they made the other races just look absolutely beautiful. And yeah. Okay. Gonna move past all these brutes as they're slaughtering the Ungoi. Sorry, Mr. Ungoi, I have to kill you. Okay. Right. Now let's answer some more questions, shall we? Okay, so Brutus asks, if Nakai were to encounter the Silent Shadow that's on the side of the Banished, would that mean death for him? Technically, Chief already fought one and killed one, though depending on the gameplay, he would have been blown him up with a whole bunch of barrels. If Nakai ever were to encounter Silent Shadow, he would definitely be afraid whether or not they would be affiliated with the Banished or any other group. He would definitely be more cautious. He would be more tactful when facing them. Like with the Prelate, I don't think Nakai would face a Silent Shadow alone. But I think he would have to be very smart about facing one. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. Alright, let me take care of some brutes. Alright, come at me, bro. Come at me. Okay. Right, so... Okay, Johnny D asks, what is your favorite Halo soundtrack? That's very easy, actually. Halo 2 Anniversary's soundtrack is my favorite overall, but a very honorable mention goes to Halo 5's Covenant Prayer song. I just love the prayer music there, and it just sounds absolutely beautiful, like chef's kiss. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. Okay, so Alistair asks, what are your thoughts on Vader and Obi-Wan facing off each other, even if it retcons what we saw in A New Hope? I thought the fight scene was actually really good. I don't think it's a retcon per se. We'll have to see how it goes throughout the series, but right now I just love their fight scene from Episode 3. It was just awesome in general. Okay. So, Kamen Knight asks, who am I getting shot from? Oh, this key yard. Okay. Other than playable elites, are there any other races that you would like to be playable, even if it has their own spin-off game? By the way, I should have been clearer. Just look, Kamen is said Ka-mon. Oh. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'm so sorry. But other than elites, I wouldn't mind seeing playable brutes, playable jackals, or playable grunts. Like, I mean, the imagination is very wild. I wouldn't be opposed to playing as other members of the Covenant. I mean, hell, I wouldn't mind playing as a Promethean Knight, for that matter. But yeah. Alright, so let me just pause here so I can scroll along through and answer some more questions. I think we're near to the end here. So, okay, Sword of the Custodian asks, if Nakai were in the Great Schism conflict, but with the Banished at the time and fighting them, would he have surrendered to the Banished as a prisoner or joined the Banished to save his life? He would do neither. He would not surrender or join them. Nakai is an honorable warrior, and he would never join a band of mercenaries and dishonorable killers. He would fight to the bitter end. That's all I'm gonna say on that matter. Oh! Alright, you wanna fight with swords? Let's fight with swords. Alright. Come on. Who wants more? Who wants more? Oh, we got some stealth elites here. Okay. Haha. You're mine. Oh no! You all died. Okay. Okay. Blueberry asks, does Nakai ever get nightmares or some PTSD about his time in the Covenant, now knowing that it was all for nothing? How does he try to cope with his honor being stained with the blood of innocents? Actually, Blueberry, that's a very good question, actually. And that will all be answered in War Torn, actually, because I'm actually very much looking forward to that. I'm actually going to be exploring Nakai's in chapter 2 of War Torn. Nakai is pretty much going to be facing with some PTSD and dealing with his stained honor, pretty much. So that's all I'm going to say on the matter, but that particular question will be explained moving on in War Torn. So, yeah. Okay. So, Brutus asks, wouldn't the Arbiters keep information Wouldn't the Arbiters keep information that he has some Silent Shadow members with the swords? I would imagine if he kept in the dark, as only kept their own branch of ops that they have classified. Wouldn't the Silent Shadow be close to what Oni would do, like black operations? I mean, it's definitely plausible. I can imagine the Arbiter would kept Silent Shadow in close wrap from other members of the Swords in the event of... Okay, so Alistair asks, here's 2 brute questions based on what you mentioned a minute ago. Number 1, since Halo 3 and Halo Reach brutes are progressive liberal Democrats, does that mean the Savage brutes in Halo 2 are extremist, right-wing Republican conservatives? I mean, kind of, yeah. I mean, that's actually a very good comparison, actually. Yeah, pretty much. They're pretty much, the Rutals are pretty much the conservative Republicans, and the Velots are... But yeah. Oh, it froze. Okay, so James says the stream froze for him. Is the stream going good for you guys? Let me know in the comments in the stream. Hold on. Let me double check. On my phone. It should be going okay. Let me double check one moment, guys. I apologize for this delay. I just want to make sure that there isn't any interruption because my internet connection has been very dodgy ever since I moved to my new apartment. I do apologize for that. Let me double check. It shouldn't be. Okay, it looks from where it is right now, it does look it's going okay right now. So if you guys are experiencing any issues, please let me know in the comment section and I will try to fix it. All right. And to Alistair's second question, are Banished brutes liberal brutes because not only do they mostly respect and treat other species in their ranks some respect and camaraderie for the most part, but also allow humans in their ranks too. I mean, yeah, they definitely do have they definitely do. I would consider the Banished very conservative, if not radical versions of... Oh, hold on. There we go. Just take care of these guys. Okay, so it did froze a little bit. I think that has something to do with my internet connection, guys. I'm sorry. There's nothing really I can do with the internet connection right now, but I will try my best to make sure that the stream is going on smoothly. Okay, hold on. Is the stream going on? Is it okay. Oh, it's stuttering? Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on one moment. I'm so sorry. Camon. Hold on. Let me double check. It shouldn't... Oh, it is stuttering. I'm sorry about that, guys. I think it has something to do with my internet connection. Hold on, let me double check with... Yeah, it says the internet connection is like very poor right now. The stream health right now, I am sorry, guys. There's nothing I can do about that at the moment. I really gotta work on my connection right now. Jeez, I'm so sorry, guys. Let me know. I don't know why the connection right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna be looking into how to improve the internet connection right now because it's dramatically shifting to very good to stuttering. I don't know why. Shit. I'm so sorry about this. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on one moment. Let me see if I can fix something to make it go better. Hold on one moment, guys. Gonna be right back in a second. Okay, I'm back. So, let me know. Okay, I think I moved my modem a little closer to my PC. Maybe that'll make it better. Let me know if the quality is better now. I like I said, I'm very sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna have to improve something with my internet connection. There's nothing really I can do about the internet right now. How can I do this? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, moving along the way to blue... Oh, hold on. Take my fuel rod and... Oh, I'm being ambushed by a bunch of Covenant separatists. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Ugh. Yeah, let me know if the stuttering is going away or if it's still there, guys. Like I said, I'm very sorry about all this right now. Oh my God, there's a bunch of them. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, okay. Hold on. Where are you? Don't you run away from me. Oh. Okay. Okay, good to know, Kamen and Ultima Zealot. Good to hear that. I think for now on I'm gonna keep my modem closer to my PC for now on because it's like I can't, like I said, I have no control over the internet right now. It's just it's really weird for me. Okay. So, now that we have that interruption, okay, so Blueberry asks, does the Vodar clan have a battle poem? If so, may we hear it? At the moment, I don't have a battle poem right now. I would certainly like to write one, but I'm not I'm not very good of I'm not really good when it comes to poems, if anything else. But sorry, Blueberry, at the moment, no battle poem at the moment. All right, so let me just pause right now so I can move the thing here so I can answer some last ditch questions before the mission ends and probably the stream ends. All right. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna hide. No. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let the Yon Man deal with the Sangheili. Okay, so, Okay, so Brutus asks, is it possible to add silencer barrel attachment to Covenant weapons? At the moment, no. I don't think so. I don't think silent is the preferred weapon for the Covenant or the Sangheili, really. They're all about being open in their combat, so I don't think they're any like silent type weapons unless the energy sword counts as a silent weapon. Oh, come on. Come on. I will fight you. There we go. All right. So, oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me just move this a little bit. Okay, there we go. Oh, oh, I'm being attacked. Oh, I'm being attacked by loyalists and a bunch of. Ah. Okay. So, all right. So JMC asked, this is a follow-up question to my first question. What would you think a non-banished species as allies for Master Chief or Infinite? Non-banished species? I would definitely like to see Swords of Sangheili show up in Infinite's campaign. I would definitely like to see the Swords of Sangheili showed up as like backup for the UNSC, as the Banished pretty much kicked their asses in the beginning. Okay, so Nightwing asks, hello, my first question for the evening is... Oh, hold on. I'm going to run away from these guys before I answer your question. Actually, no, I'm going to take care of these brutes. Or not the brutes, the hunters first. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's only one? Where's the other one? Wasn't there another one? Huh, no, I guess not. Okay. All right, so Nightwing asks, my first question of the evening, have you come up with names for keeps ruled by clan elders? For example, Bekan and Nosum, or is there a lore that's still under development? Yes, there is actually Elders of Vodar, Nightwing. At the moment, there is Akar Keep, which is ruled by Daga Akar. That is the uncle of Nakai's mate, Qatar. There is Clan Ujil, which is ran by Rula Ujil at the moment in War Torn. And there are other keeps. I can't remember the top of my names right now, but Akar and Ujil, they are the two Sangheili keeps that I know of at the top of my head. But there are a total of 6 keeps in Vodar in total. Okay. Alistair asks, do you think there's Sangheili teachers teaching Sangheili younglings about humans, especially after both species mostly have peace between them now, and teaching new generations about the reality of them so the way they don't repeat Covenant history? There are Sangheili teachers, but not in Sanghelios, but there are Sangheili teachers in the Pax Institute. That's on Onyx, and it's pretty much a joint species school where Sangheili, humans, and Ungoi teach each other math, science, history, that kind of thing. But in terms of Sanghelios, I mean, it's definitely plausible that there are teachers that are non-combatant teachers. But yeah. Okay, so Alistair asks again, what would the Sangheili's opinion on Frankenstein monster would be? I think the Sangheili would view Frankenstein as an abomination that needs to be destroyed immediately. I mean, it wouldn't be that much of a stretch, really. Okay, so Brutus, Lord of the Nile, asks, how would a battle go between a Sword of Sangheili Silent Shadow and Banished Silent Shadow be like? I mean, if anything, would be kind of like the same, like fighting. It's like Sangheili fighting against Sangheili. I mean, the Silent Shadow have been trained as about as equally as you can get with Swords of Sangheili or Banished. They were both sides were trained very extensively by the Covenant, so I think it'd be an even match battle, really, between Swords of Sangheili or by Silent Shadow. So, yeah. Okay. Alistair asks, considering that Sangheili culture have some quintessential similarities to Japanese culture, what are their thoughts and views on yokai and kami? I think I know what you're talking about, yokai and kami. I'm not a very big student in Japanese lore, but I just don't have at top of my head thoughts on those specific things. So at the moment, I can say I don't know. Okay, so Sword of the Custodian asks, what infantry would Nakai be included in? Or would he be participant in aerial combat? In the Covenant War, Nakai was a general. He was leading Covenant ground forces in large-scale engagements with the humans, and he was more of a battle line commander. And he would be more on the front lines, if anything else. All right, so, okay, in infantry, would he have been armored infantry or ground infantry? It would be ground infantry. To answer your question there, Custodian. All right, so I'm going to pause this again so I can scroll on down. Oh, hold on. There we go. Just going to scroll on down. Okay, so after these last questions from 360, Johnny, and Alistair, I think that will cover the stream for the day. I'm just going to take care of these last hunters and brutes.
Hang on. I'm picking up two more transponders.
So.
It's the commander and Johnson. They're closing on Truth's position, Chief.
All right.
They'll need your help.
Oh, where's that last brute? Okay, taking care of you. All right. I've had enough of you. Okay. So, all right. So how long is your bed, preferably in metrics? No idea, 360? I can't give you an answer because I have no idea. I'm not good with measurements, so yeah. Okay, so Johnny Dean asks, have you ever played as any of the Covenant campaign mods? I have not. Unfortunately, Johnny, I have not. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's the Sangheili Counselor Honor Guard mix. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna have to run. Where is it? Where am I getting shot from? Oh, there you are. Where are you? Oh. Oh, there you are. Time to die. Die. Okay. So Alistair asked, and what are the Sangheili's opinions on the Greek Empire, Egyptian Empire, Roman Empire, Arabic Empire, Vikings, and Native Americans? At the moment, I have no idea on their general opinions on those factions. Nakai in particular, he views their empires as fascinating, and he would very much like to explore their culture more thoroughly in the future. All right, I'm going to answer these last few questions, and then I'm going to call it for today. Okay, so Nightwing asked, how would you like for the Sanctum to come back into the story if you could write it, and should they at all? I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to the idea of the Sanctum coming back. I would just want to have it in a more meaningful way and a more significant way for the Sangheili, given the fact that the Arbiter and most of the Sangheili pretty much hate the prophets after what happened during the Great Schism and all that stuff. So it depends. I think it would have to be, if they were to return, I would write it to be more of a personal story for the Sangheili as closure for what they did during the war. And I don't know. It would really depend, really. All right. So Alistair asks, would you like to see Jackal-centric game in the same type of style as the Sniper Elite games? I mean, sure. I would like to see that. That would be a very interesting game, like where a Jackal is fighting against the Covenant during their initial war that would lead them to join the Covenant. I mean, that would be really cool. All right, so Prophets of Unyielding Light. Okay, that's not really a question. That's more of a bring back the Prophets. Okay, so Brutus asked, would there be a certain Silent Shadow member that would potentially be with... Okay, hold on. Let me read. Answer this question. Let me read out this question again. I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind, guys. If I'm stumbling about today, it's Sunday and I'm losing my mind. Okay, so Brutus asked, would there be certain Silent Shadow members that would be potential Kaidons? They have leadership roles or command style smaller forces. I mean, it would be possible for a Silent Shadow member to be a Kaidon or a commander of a smaller force. I mean, it's not out of the question, but it would really depends, really.
This isn't good.
All right.
I'm getting confirmed reports of flood leaving in Amberclad's wreckage.
All right. So with that,
before things get really ugly.
all right. So I think with that will be it for today. Thank you guys for popping on the Q&A live stream as always. I'm sorry again, guys, for the stuttering and freezing that happened throughout the stream. I'm so sorry about that. I will definitely seek to improve that so that kind of thing doesn't happen again. Hold on, let me just skip on that. So like I said, if you guys want to have your questions answered in next month's live stream, just go to Covenant Canon's Discord, which is found in the description below. Join up, and if you want your questions answered, just ask your question in the Q&A submission section. And honestly, if you want to join you should join the Discord just to have fun with the other fandom within Covenant Canon and share your galleries, your videos, memes, anything else, or if you just want to talk about your love of Halo or Star Wars or anything else. You're welcome there. Like, no one's gonna be toxic, no one's gonna be any rude or anything like that. So just join up and share the love with Halo. But yeah, I think that will be it for today. If you guys like Covenant Canon, click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to check out other videos. And they will be coming soon. Like I said earlier in the stream, Henry Badger is going to be voicing for the next video. if you guys want to check that out, like I said, hit the notification bell. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, they'll be found in the description, or any of the other members of Covenant Canon as well. So, yeah. So if you guys enjoyed anything you saw here, hit that like button and share around with your friends. Until next time, guys, may the light of Urs, Fayed, and Jory watch down upon you all. Victory to Clan and Kin Covenant fans. This is Nakai Vodar, signing off.